What's going on, everyone, and welcome back. Got something real quick to kind of check out. Something I'm kind of late to the show with, since everybody seems to have one of these days. And it is from Jack Wolf Knife. Jack Wolf Knives, excuse me. So this is from a pass around group. Just a little bit of information about him. Just a little him probably talking. Benjamin Belkin is the owner and operator of Jack Wolf Knives. I believe it's the guy, same guy that's been on the Lefty EDC, his lives and everything like that, his YouTube lives. So that's one reason why I kind of wanted to check his stuff out because he seems like a pretty cool dude. Plus, Kev loves him, so why not, right? He already loves his stuff. This is the Venom Jack, and another thing I like about them is it's kind of unique how they send them out. In the obviously like a little tube or something like that. Something like, I guess it's aluminum. But it's kind of different, I kind of like it. Um, get that out real quick. See what we all got real quick. Maybe, maybe not. And there's a sticker in there, and then I can't get it out. Good lord. All right, so it's just okay. So it's just like a sticker of the two cover right there. Um, Pretty cool. I like that. I kind of like the uniqueness of it. And I see people buy these all the time, just collecting them. Obviously, they get the knife, but they buy them also to collect the different like designs of them and everything like that. But yeah, pretty dope. Just your general information for Jack Wolf Knives. How to get in touch with them, stuff like that, probably. Obviously, you have your sticker. What is best in life? Chrome Jack Wolf Knives. Cool. I dig it. I dig it. Put that back in there. You have like a. Honestly, it reminds me like I might show my age right here, like a Pog. It's kind of old. I'm 37, so I don't know if the younger generation knows anything about them Pogs, but kind of looks like one. I don't know, kind of cool. Put that back in there as well. Well, let's check out this knife real quick. Now, like I said, I am late to the show with these. This is my first one I've ever handled that I could think of. I might have handled one like when I was a kid. I remember a buddy of mine like when I was like 8 or 9. He found one and I think he immediately sold it that day to his stepdad. So we got to handle it for like a minute, but I'm sure it wasn't anything like this. Um, Nice little walk and talk. Oh, gotta be careful because, like I said, this is my first time handling one. And I really want to check out that walk and talk because, like I said, Lefty EDC, Kev from Lefty EDC, he's always talking about the walk and talk. Kind of cool. I like the sound of it. Let's check out how that feels. Feels pretty good. Feels pretty small, which that's probably. Honestly, it looks. I guess that's the normal look. I feel like they always look kind of small, but at least the design's kind of small. I know he also this is an older design. I think it's a couple years old. He's got something called the Mini Cyborg out, and I think it's a little smaller than something like this. I'm not sure. Again, this is my first one. I'm just kind of going off by like eyesight, just from what I've seen. But definitely it's a little. If you got smaller hands, it's definitely good enough for you. I don't know. Like I said, I don't know how like the shapes come out, like the sizes and designs and stuff like that. I don't know if they're big or smaller. But this one's definitely probably just perfect for my hand. I like it. One thing that I would obviously fight with is putting my thumb on the blade and pushing down. I'm kind of a big jimping person, so I like my texture right there. I like to not be able to slide. Obviously, this doesn't have that, but it's also not meant for that. So that's something that I would have to get used to. Um, I do like the way it looks. I love the color of it. I love the micarta and the titanium gray, like bolster lock, I think it is, or bolster something, bolster integral. I can't remember. I was trying to read up on it a little bit, but I'll have that information obviously in the final review. But this is obviously also an M390 blade. Let's check that out for you right there. Bam. So great steel for it. A little smudged up. Not bad though. Nice little finish on it though. Look at that. Nice and shines. It shines nice. Um, Feels pretty sharp. Not much really to say. I like it. I like the way it sounds. one thing I'm paranoid about is clipping my finger. I gotta learn to keep my finger out of the way when I close it. And I know for like people who aren't like slip people, like that's a big thing probably. People who handle slips all the time, I'm sure that's pretty relatively easy. I see a lot of people on like YouTube, like lives and stuff like that, handling them, and they do a good job, like just manipulating it and everything like that. And I'm like, I'll just stand back and watch for a while. But I don't know what the blade shape is either. I don't probably like a Warncliffe, obviously, sheep's foot maybe. Um, but yeah, super dope little thing. Let's get into this little sheath real quick. Now I don't know if this is exactly from Jack Wolf Knives. Um, Kind of dope if they did, but I know other companies make these sheaths for I think Jack Wolf Knife. So I don't know if they kind of put their little emblem on it for them, or if they specifically like Jack Wolf Knife made it, or they had them like designed out, or they designed them, had them sent out. They like I can't remember Lancelot Leather I think used to make some of them. So I don't know how that whole process goes, but it feels like it's nice and broke in. So I don't know if it's kind of how it came. Again, I don't know a lot about this stuff, so it feels like it's already broke in. I think it's kind of an older one because I think I'm almost the last person on the pass run group, and this was a very popular knife. So out of like 10, 15 people, something like that, I don't know what it was, but definitely last on the list. So it definitely probably had time to break in if it didn't, or if it wasn't. But it's not real big. Overall, a lot of people like just to keep the slips, just to put them in their pocket also. It's a pretty small knife just in general, pretty light it feels like. Definitely fit in your pocket just fine, no weight to it. If there's weight, it's not much, but that slip is kind of just nice too. It's not big, overly done, but overall, pretty solid knife. I'm pretty excited to check him out. I love his knife designs. He just makes a great looking knife, especially with all his like carbon fiber and just everything he uses. It just in titanium. I love his titanium. I love titanium in general, but his titanium on these slip joints are just top notch. And I've probably been following him for about 6 months now, just off and on. And I haven't been able to get my own, like I said, just because this is my first one checking out. Because I've always been like hesitant on slip joints because I don't know a lot about them. And he has something called the Gunslinger out. That's the one I want to. I want to get that one. That's my top one, I guess you could say. And it's not even a slip joint, so that's kind of sucks. But beautiful knives, and it's probably going to be the one I get first. But that's all I really got. If you have any questions or comments or any information for me to help me out, like on my path with slip joints, let me know down in the comment section. If you like the video, just leave a thumbs up, and have a great rest of your day.